today we are going to talk about multilingualism, but first let me introduce myself. My name is Irene Cecilia Rose. My metric number is 185428.
Hi, my name is Nazifa binti Kasim. My metric number is 183618.
Hi, my name is Nurul Hazani binti Ibrahim. My metric number is 185472.
My name is Yani binti Mansuri. My metric number is 181584.
Hi, my name is Sharma Marisa binti Sharmi. My metric number is 182222.
Hello, my name is Abdulkarim Faris and my metric number is 180725.
So today we are going to discuss about multilingualism. So first of all, I would like to make you guys clear about what is actually multilingualism. Multilingualism is the use of two or more language, either by an individual speakers or community of a speaker. Nowadays, individual exposure to have skill in multiple language is becoming increasingly frequent. For example, Malay people also can speak in Chinese. This is due maybe they have went to the Chinese school during their childhood, or also we as the person ourselves can take the class from certain tuition center that are willing to give the class. We also can see that some occupation also prefer their employee to be able to speak in many languages, but the inability to speak more than one language may cause socio-economic gap in Malaysia. So what do you think?
From my point of view, I agree with that because Malaysia has different ethnic, educational background, and social environment situation where various languages are used in daily communication. It can be said that it is will affect the individual who did not understand other language, especially when they want to socialize, like meet a new friend, or they want to like be a friend with people with other ethnic. So their usages of language will be limited because the person only know to speak one language instead other language. So Sharma, what's your opinion about that?
I also agree with the statement that the ability to speak more than one language may cause the socio-economic gap in Malaysia. Because as we know, multilingualism is the use of two or more language either by an individual speakers or by a community of speakers. So it's very important and we really need multilingualism to be used in Malaysia and also in our daily life. When we don't have the ability to speak more than one language, it is difficult for us to communicate and interact with other people from other different races. So it will cause socio-economic gap in Malaysia because we could not communicate and interact between each other. There are many races that exist in Malaysia, like Malay, Chinese, Indian, and other native. So, Karim, what is your opinion?
I get your point that speaking several languages helps to communicate with many people from different countries, but I don't think that I can agree with you. Because people who learn many languages can get influenced by the culture that they are learning and most of the time this thing affects on their traditions and behaviors, which is not accepted for many people. So what you guys think about
From my point of view, I agree with the statement that the inability to speak more than one language may cause socio-economic gap in Malaysia. This is because I already told in the introduction, which is what we can see now. Most of job offer nowadays require their employee to be able to speak in many many language, but the most important is I think Mandarin, because the international or other company require Mandarin so that it will be easy for them to communicate with their own language, because I think Chinese people will be more comfortable to speak in their own language rather than use another language. So from this situation, we definitely can see that this will cause socio-economic gap. So, what do you think?
Uh, I think I have 2 points for this. First is yes, that what you're talking must be maybe true, but still, such as in Korea and Japan, which is known as developing country, and these two countries is very conscious about their own language. So it has shown us that inability to speak more than one language is not an issue for gap in socio-economic. My second point is I disagree because as we know in our era now, every country was realized about the importance of English. So English is seen as an asset to the country and it is termed as the second language of nation. So I'm sure that everyone can interact with others in developing socio-economic.
So, for me, I think all of you give right opinion about that. So, in my opinion, I agree about the focus there in ability to speak more than one language may cause socio-economic gap in Malaysia. My point almost same with you all. For the example, as we can see, when we could not master the language, business opportunities sometimes be limited. This is because it is so difficult to us communicate. To seize business opportunity indirectly, economy will decline in Malaysia. Okay. What I want to say is do not have look so far for the example between countries, but we can see in our own countries in this age, the Chinese too dominant of business. Therefore, to seize opportunity and establish a good rapport with each other. So we should be able to master all language, not limited on one language, their own ethnic only, because we have many ethnic, right? Okay. Do you want to add something?
I think I have one more point. I cannot accept that because I think person who only can speak one language also can socialize with other people in his or her surrounding. For example, as we know in Sekolah Jenis Kebangsaan (SJK), where they use a main language such as Mandarin and Tamil, but some of Malay children can learn there and can speak, can socialize, can be friends with others. That's my point.
So, anyone can add
I think I have my point to agree with the statement. What I can see is when people have more than one language skill, which they can speak other language better, this person is have a lot of advantage to be hired in the company, because the company that have an employee with multilingual skill will always leading. This is because they will be easily to link their job or business. So the company that don't have this employee that can speak in many language will have ability to lose the advantage. So I think this thing also can lead to the socio-economic gap in Malaysia.
I agree what Irene is saying, but think on it, I believe that it have an advantage to acquire other language since Malaysia has many ethnic, so that we able to accommodate with them comfortably. The benefit from this multilingualism may not isolate from other and may lead to polarization amongst Malaysian, making ethnic integration and national unity easily to achieve. For example, Chinese and Indian are deployed to bridge inter-ethnic, social culture, and communication to get signal group membership and share activity.
That's right. I think I agree with this point of view. But I just want to add some more information and benefits about multilingualism. We have to know that multilingualism can lead us to be more effective communicators and can develop a greater vocabulary size of our age. Other than that, multilingualism also can increase ability to apply more readily strategies effective due to their greater experience in language learning and innovating into or more different language. So back to the statement that inability to speak more than one language may cause a significant gap because nowadays most of the country usually they use more than one language to communicate and interact when it comes to business work and then marketing, entrepreneurship. They usually use other different language to communicate and to interact between each other. So when we don't have that ability, so it's very difficult for us to communicate with them also. So we could not manage and handle all these things well, and of course there is a socio-economic gap between each other. So what is your do you agree with my opinion?
I get your point, but I still disagree because it's at the same time it costs a lot of money to learn like many languages or new language. People spend a lot of money on language schools. Like they have to spend a lot of money on language schools or tutors, and they will not be able to speak well. So most of the time, like these people travel to another country and then invest this money in this country to learn this language or and speak with the native speakers. So, do you guys have opinion?
I think I have some point to add about the benefit of multilingualism. This is based on my own experience. I'm not a Malay, I come from um, orang asli ethnic, but they have their own language, but I don't have skill to communicate in the language. So this is quite difficult for me because when my cousin doing a talk or they were having a chit chat, I always like, can you translate for me? I don't even understand. So even when they laugh, I also laugh, but I laugh for nothing. I only can understand for a little bit, but my my twin always said that you have to learn, but it's difficult because my dad language and my mom language is also different. I try to talk sometime, but my mom said um, when you speak, it sounds so hard. You are not so soft into it. So I think the inability to speak in the more language make me sometimes I feel upset because I can't even talk or I can't even join the chit chat while they are talking about or when they are talking back. I also don't know. Maybe they were talking about me, but I don't know.
Yeah. All your family can speak your
Yes.
language.
My family, my twin is better than me. But I think my brother, my sister, and my little brother are also like me.
conclusion for this topic?
Yeah, sure. So, so in conclusion, so most of people here agree that speaking more than one language is better than learning only one language because it helps to communicate with many people from different countries when you travel to a new country, and and especially that here in Malaysia there is so many races. So that's all.